Calculating your caloric needs and your macro breakdown for your specific goal has never been so easy because you can actually find a website that you just need to put in your data such as your weight, your body fat, your age, and then it calculates for you the recommended number that's going to fit your exact goal for the moment. But there's a few things you got to keep in mind when you are following the numbers that you get from these websites. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about some things you should keep in mind when you are using online calculators to calculate your caloric needs and your macro breakdown. If you guys find this video helpful and informative, please leave a like and subscribe because I definitely look forward into creating more videos like this to help you out. They're not really 100% accurate. That's because there's a lot of things that comes into play when figuring out your caloric needs, such as your genetics, the way your body burns calories, and that's going to be specific to everybody. If you're somebody who is starting out with this and they want to see the comparison between the two, what you can do as an experiment is that for one day, just take note of the calories you'll be eating and then do that for a whole week. Take your average for your body weight and then do it again for another week. So that's 2 data points for your average body weight, and then take the average of that. If your weight does not move, then that means whatever calories you're eating at that point, that's your true maintenance calories. If you compare that to whatever you get online, 8 or 9 out of 10, it's usually different. That's because you are different from everybody else. You have different ways, like I've mentioned before, burning calories. Your activity level might be different to what you're putting online. Your body fat percent might be different from what you're putting online as well. So these are the things you can keep in mind when you're comparing the numbers you get online and what you get from estimating the true caloric needs that you have for yourself. Another thing that you should keep in mind is that macro breakdowns that you get from online calculators are very skewed in a sense that they don't really account for ranges. What I mean by ranges is that when you are trying to put together your macro breakdown, instead of having on a specific number or a solid number that the online calculator tells you to have, you should think about what's really important for you as far as your lifestyle and your eating habits. So let me give you an example. The optimal recommendation for protein is 1.8 to 3 grams of lean body mass. For somebody who enjoys eating a lot of high protein food items, then they should put their macro breakdown closer to 3. And if you're somebody who doesn't really enjoy eating a lot of high protein food items, then you should be closer to 1.8. This makes more sense than giving the online calculators the power to put your macro needs on a specific number. So next time when you are trying to figure out your macro breakdown, always think about what's important for you and what's gonna make your dieting sustainable. And of course, you want this to be a long-term success, not just an immediate success. So always focus on what's gonna be important for you as far as your lifestyle going forward. Let me know in the comments below, what's your normal macro breakdown for your specific needs? Are you the type of person who prefers to eat a lot of carbs or a lot of fat or maybe a lot of protein? Until then, I'll talk to you guys soon.